Hello, boys and girls. In yesterday's math lesson, we talked about addition stories. You used objects to model addition stories. You used connecting cubes, and I used counters. Well, in today's lesson, you're going to be modeling addition. Okay, and so I'm going to turn my computer screen around so that you can see a demonstration of what I mean by modeling addition. Okay. So first I want to go over some vocabulary with you. So we're going to talk about part and whole. Part is one of two parts joined to make a whole, and whole is the sum of two parts. At the end of today's lesson, you will know how to add two parts to make a whole. So I'm going to turn this whiteboard around and I'm going to demonstrate what I mean by part and whole. So here is a blank sheet of paper. I folded this paper in half, okay? I folded it in half. And now I'm going to demonstrate. And you can do the same when you're done watching this lesson. So, for my first demonstration, what I'm going to do, boys and girls, I'm going to be using two color crayons. I'm going to be using a yellow and a red. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 circles on the left. 1, 2, 3. And then on the right, I'm going to use my red color crayon and I'm going to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now the 3 circles on the left represents the number 3. The 5 red circles represents the number 5. 3 is a part and 5 is a part. When I join those two together, and then I will count how many I have in all, how many circles I have in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 circles in all. 8 represents the whole. 3 and 5 are the parts joined together to make the whole. Now I'm going to go to the worksheets and I'm going to model some more. Not only am I going to go to the worksheets, but I'm going to use work mat number 3. So you can take out your work mat number 3, which is found inside your green plastic folder. Okay? So this is what your work mat number 3 looks like. And we're going to model addition. So you're going to take out one of your worksheet. Okay? Model addition. So you're going to write your name on the top, nice and neat. And then I'm going to tell you a little addition story. So, 2 girls bought tents from a store. Okay, so they bought tents. How many girls? 2. And 1 boy bought a tent from the same store. So I'm going to use a different color. Now the question is, how many tents? How many people bought tents in all? How many people bought tents in all? So what I do is I join the numbers and then I count how many. 1, 2, 3. And so I write the number 3. Okay. So I'm going to turn my sheet to page 18. Let me move these out the way. to see and show. To find the whole, you add the parts. Okay, so they have arrows. This is the parts. There's 4 parts, then 1 part. Then they take the 2 parts and they join them together to make the whole. So in the first part there were 4. Here's your 4. And the second part is 1. So you combine the 4 parts and the 1 part, count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 altogether. So you will trace it. Okay. Now it says number 1, you're going to use the work mat number 3, and that's this mat here. Use work mat number 3 and 2 colored counters. You don't have colored counters, but you do have connecting cubes. So you're going to use your connecting cubes and you will place them on each side. Okay, one color on one side and then the other color on the other side. Okay, all right, so it says 2 parts. So we put 2 connecting cubes, 2 counters on one side, and then it says 1. Put 1 there on that side. Now you take the 2 parts, you join them, and then you count how many in all. 1, 2, 3. You write the number 3. Number 2, 5 parts. And then 3 parts. So I'm going to place 5 parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then it says 3 parts. Use a different color. 1, 2, and 3. In order to find the whole, I have to join the 2 parts. Count how many in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 in all, so 8 represents my whole. Number 3, 4 parts red and 3 parts yellow. So here's my 4 parts and here's my 3 parts. In order to find the whole, I join the 2 parts, count how many in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 and 3 is 7. So 7 is my whole. Number 4, 2 parts and 4 parts. So let me move 2. Here's my 2 parts. And then 4 part yellow. So I'll put my other one here. And then I'm going to count how many I have all together. So I'm going to join them and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My whole is 6. Okay, boys and girls. So that was the see and show. I used work mat number 3 to model part whole. Okay. Next, on my own, what you're going to do is use your connecting cubes and your work mat number 3, and you're going to model each part. 1 part red and 1 part yellow. So for example, it says 3 part red. So I'll put 3 parts over here, then 2 part yellow. Okay, then I join the 2 parts and count how many in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the whole is 5. So I would write 5 for the whole. Okay, and you're going to use work mat number 3, your connecting cubes, to complete number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, after you finish page 19, this is page 19 on my own, you are going to do the problem solving section. Okay, You're going to use work mat number 3, and you're going to use your connecting cubes since you don't have colored counters. Okay, Christian saw 6 deer in a field. Camilla saw 2 deer in the field. How many deer did they see in all? So you're going to put 6 connecting cubes on one side for part 1, and then 2 connecting cubes for the second part. And then you join them and you count how many there are in all. Okay, and then you write your answer here. You're going to do the same thing for number 14. Then write math. How do you find the whole? Well, we add both parts to find the whole. Okay? All right, boys and girls. So you are going to take the problem solving page, which is page 20, and you're going to post this page to your Seesaw journal. Then on your homework, don't forget to write your name on the top. And then on your homework, you're going to write your name on the front and the back. Okay? And for the homework front, you always read the homework helper. It tells you what to do. You're going to find the whole. Add the parts. Here they're using pennies, so you're going to take out some pennies to practice. Use pennies to add. Write the number. Okay, so in the first part, you're going to put 8 pennies, and then you're going to put 1 penny for your second part. Then you combine, and then you find the whole by counting them. You do the same thing for number 2, 3, and 4. Then you turn the page over on the other side. Use pennies to add. Write the number. Use pennies on your work mat for each part. Okay, combine them. Count how many pennies in all, and write the whole. Okay, do it for 6 and even for 7. Here is a word problem or a story, addition story. Stacy caught 4 fish in the morning. She caught 3 more fish in the afternoon. How many fish did Stacy catch in all? Use your work mat and your connecting cubes to find how many fish Stacy caught in all. Then do your vocabulary check. You're going to complete the sentence. You can add the numbers from each and all to find the whole, or you can add the numbers from each part to find the whole. Only one goes here in this box. So you complete the sentence by filling it in with one of these words. And then you want to post this page to your portfolio. How many pages are you posting to your portfolio? 2. Homework page 22 and problem solving page 20. These are the 2 pages you are going to post to your Seesaw. Hey boys and girls, that concludes today's math lesson on modeling addition. Okay, so enjoy.